What really happens when you get monetized? This is where the work begins. Honestly speaking, it is not a child's play. YouTube is not for the weak, it's for the strong hearted. So you need to prepare your mind, prepare yourself for what is coming. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm just trying to give you tips of what you should know when you get monetized. It's one thing to get monetized, it's another thing to start getting your paycheck every month. Yes. So every month you're expected to meet up a minimum threshold of $100. So if you don't meet it up, you'll not get paid. So all the revenue you've made so far, they will always be there on the dashboard, your studio dashboard, until you make up that threshold. Then YouTube will take their 45% and pay you the creator 55%. You have to deal with this. Yes, percentage is too much, but my dear, what can you do? Can you sign a petition against YouTube? I don't think so. Even when everyone complains, it's just what it is. You have to just get used to it. Do you understand? Then, this is the time you need to know what you'll be dishing out to your audience. Before you get monetized, you're doing everything. You just want that what I want. You want people to watch everything you post just for you to get monetized, my dear. Once you're monetized, that is when you now sit down, check all your videos, know the ones that get the most engagement, the one that gave you the most subscribers, the most views, the most comments, the most shares. You have to focus on those kind of content because that is where the money will be coming from. You don't just post anything. If your audience, for instance, you're teaching how to grow your YouTube channel and your audience are always watching your how to get 4,000 watch hours, stick to that how to get 4,000 watch hours. If you post how to get views, how to get subscribers, how to grow your channel generally, and they don't really watch those kind of topics, but they are bent on watching how to get 4,000 watch hours, my dear, keep recreating how to get 4,000 watch hours. Because, of course, there are so many tips and tricks on how to get 4,000 watch hours. You won't tell me that you wouldn't have other tips. Mm-mm. This is when you begin to do more research to know what you're doing on YouTube because you're a teacher. You have to give your people, your audience, the right information. You wouldn't want to mislead them. You want them to always come back and watch your videos, right? Because you're always giving them that get that original information. Exactly. So you have to be doing more research now. You need to give your audience what they want. It's not about you, it's about your audience. Do you get my point? You need the money. I know that majority of us are not just here to play or have fun with YouTube. No, you want to earn from YouTube and you want to be earning monthly. You don't want to earn this month and you wouldn't earn the upper month. I know you don't want that experience because I've experienced that. It was not funny. Exactly. So give your audience what they want. Do more research. Get to know more about what you're doing. I use educational niche as an example. No matter the niche you're doing, just pay attention to what your audience want to be saying, the particular topic they want to be seeing. Do you understand? Then another thing is this: after monetization, you need to go and turn all your monetization icon for all your videos, turn them on because YouTube will not do that for you. Normally, before monetization, there was no icon for you to turn on to be earning from each video. But once you're monetized, that is after the monetization, you need to go to every of your video, be it short or long form, live streaming, edit all of them, and turn on the monetization on the icon, turn it on so that every video will be paying you. That was the mistake I made. I didn't do this when I got monetized. I was thinking maybe YouTube automatically turn everything on for me. No, YouTube will not do that. It is your job. So make sure you remember to do that. I remember that after some months, people were busy watching those videos after I got monetized, but I wasn't getting paid. I was like, when would I not get paid for all my work for crying out loud? I didn't know it was my fault. I had to turn everything on when I found out. I felt bad, but what can I do? Life goes on. So please make sure you turn those. Make sure you turn the icon, the monetization icon on once you're monetized. Do you understand? So now this is the time you beg your audience to watch your advert and not skip your advert. You don't just get paid from views. You also get paid from adverts. All those adverts being placed on your video that you used to skip or they used to skip before monetization. Once you're monetized, beg them to stop skipping. They should do what? Watch your advert. And the longer video you make, the longer advert being placed on your video. Do you understand? So don't just make any short video. Of course, there are days you make short videos, but it shouldn't be what you're bent on doing. At least 8 minutes maximum is okay. three adverts or two get to be placed on your video. Do you understand? More adverts, more money. Exactly. So it's about duration. The longer the duration, the longer the adverts. If you make only 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes duration, expect only one or two advert. That's the pre-roll and the post-roll. Pre-roll is the first advert that plays before your video. Then post-roll is the last advert that plays after your video. But if you have 8 minutes maximum, you get to see pre-roll, mid-roll. Mid-roll is the one that plays in the middle of the video, then post-roll, three. And if you have more than that, you can actually place adverts manually by yourself on those videos. If you have like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you can place as many adverts as you want. But you have to be very careful as you're placing the advert because you might place the advert on the wrong part. Yes, YouTube is going to deduct your revenue from there. Oh. So please be careful while placing adverts. Let me tell you how you do that. For instance, now you have a 20 minutes video and you're teaching or you're doing anything. Make sure every point you're talking, give yourself a break. Don't talk all through. Give yourself a break so you'll be able to place adverts there. YouTube can automatically put adverts for you on at this point. So it's called ad breaks. It's called ad breaks. Do you understand? But I think it's better when you do it manually. Be able to place adverts when you, but don't place adverts too much. Don't choke your audience with adverts. It will be boring when they're watching your video. At least a few, like maybe 4 to 5 adverts is okay. When you have a longer duration, don't bore your audience because those adverts, when they're too much, they can skip the video without getting the point of that video. Do you understand? So these are things you need to know after monetization. It's not just about you rushing to get 1K subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. After that, what next? What comes next is all these things I just mentioned to you. Do you understand? You need to make sense for people to watch your video till the end. Of course, everybody will not watch your video to the end, but at least make sure they watch for like 5 to 6 minutes of the duration you made. That means you're making sense. And then, of course, some of them will watch till the end. Every beginning of your video, straight to the point. Do not introduce yourself. Nobody is interested to know who you are. Just start your video. Mention that thing you want to talk about in the video, and then start up already. With that, you get your audience glued. Maybe if you're starting your video, you can start with a question, start with a statement, start with something so curious that will make people to watch out or stick to that video till the end or till half of it. Do you understand? Do not introduce yourself. They will skip. It's a warning. It's not an advice. It's a warning. Do not introduce yourself. They already know what you're doing on your banner and your profile. So leave all those even your description box is saying what you're doing. They should go and do that themselves. Your audience should go and do that themselves. Sorry, not you introducing yourself every time on your video. And if you have to have a video montage is this intro of you. For instance, now you're starting a video, a short video will play of you doing whatever you're doing on your channel. Please let your own be very short. Some of you, I've seen your montage 30 seconds montage. What exactly are we watching? Did we click on the title to watch montage? I don't think so. When they're watching that is boring, they can just skip without watching the video. And every one view counts after 30 seconds. And then you'll be seeing 5,000 views, 4,000 views. You think they are watching that video. After watching the montage, they will just skip away because they are tired of watching the montage. Your montage should at least be 5 seconds. That is if you want to. His name was, I don't have a montage. I used to have when I started my channel, but I felt like it's a waste of time. What am I using montage? What am I having montage for? Let me just go straight to the point of every of my video. And then lastly, if you want to have good subscribers, if you ask me, I'll tell you, don't tell someone to subscribe to your channel. Don't tell anyone. It's a call to action anyways. It is not bad. You can choose to, but to me, I feel like anytime I say subscribe to my channel, I'm trying to persuade you to do what you don't want to do. I believe you're seeing the subscribe button. You can do it yourself. I like if you find what I'm doing interesting, you can just subscribe without me telling you. But like I said, it's a call to action. Some of them do forget to do that. You can remind them to subscribe to your channel if you wish to. Like I said on my own, I don't do it anymore. Ever since then, I've been getting subscribers because anybody that knows about YouTube knows that subscribe means you should click and subscribe. Follow the person. That is what it means. Do you understand? Anyways, with that being said, we've come to the end of this video and I hope you find it interesting and valuable. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you all in the next one.